Hi children, welcome back to English class. Today's class we are going to revise the grammar topic called direct and indirect speech. Now let us know that why do we use direct and indirect speech. You know that the act of reporting the words of the speaker, how do we express or how do we report the spoken words of a speaker? We express in two ways. One is direct speech, the another one is indirect speech. Okay, let me revise once again that we report the words of the speaker in two ways. One, direct speech. The another way that we express is, another way that we report is indirect speech. Now let us know what is this direct speech and what is indirect speech. Direct speech is when the actual words spoken by a person are placed in the same way as it is without changing them. That is called direct speech. Now look at this picture. A girl is wearing and she is telling, I'm wearing white skirt, and he said that Lucy said, her name is Lucy, and he is reporting to us. Lucy said, I'm wearing white skirt. He did not change anything, the spoken words or the words said by Lucy. He said, Lucy said, he is reporting to us. Lucy said, I'm wearing white skirt. See there what she said in the box? I'm wearing white skirt. And he is telling the same reporting as it is. If you place the actual spoken words of the speaker as it is without changing, then that is called direct speech. But look at that reported like direct speech, that always we are placing the direct speech or the actual spoken words in the inverted commas. That you should not forget. Okay, let me remember you. Direct speech reports the exact words of the speaker. Reporting the exact words of the speaker is called direct speech. And actually, we are quoting, means we are writing, we are expressing the direct speech or the actual spoken words in the inverted commas. Okay, and you can give anything different also. Ramu said, I'm a good boy. Ramu said, Ramu is your friend, so Ramu said, comma, I'm a good boy. He said so, and I'm telling you that what he said. Okay, now let's see what is an indirect speech. Okay, an indirect speech is the actual words of the speaker are transformed into into simple language, into your own language. For example, now I tell you, see, when the words of the speaker are told by another speaker, like you said something and I'm telling this to another person, so that becomes the indirect speech. For example, you have in your textbook, Rama said to Sita, I like swimming. How you are going to report it? Rama told Sita, or Rama said Sita that he liked swimming. Okay. Now, I give you the example then with pictures, then you are going to understand in a better way. But remember that when the words of the speakers are told by another speaker in a simple language, which is not actual words as it is when you are not reporting it, when you transform into your words, okay, you transforming into your language. Now here see one example I'm giving. Direct speech, like Yogesh said, I'm studying. Now he is asking, what are you doing? Yogesh is that person who is looking at the laptop. He said, I'm studying. That is the direct speech. Okay, now how you are changing, that is the actual words of the speaker. Now if you say that person, red color t-shirt person, again if he says to us that what Yogesh is doing, then that becomes the indirect speech. Now that red color t-shirt boy is telling to us, Yogesh said that he was studying. See now, in the place of I, he has changed he, because this red color t-shirt boy is talking to us. He is transforming what he said, that he is transforming into in his words and telling to us and communicating to us. Yogesh said that he was studying. Okay, now I hope you have understood that the difference between the direct speech and indirect speech. In direct speech, the actual spoken words of the speaker placing into as it is, and indirect speech that you are changing, transforming into simple language and communicating those words to that another person. Okay, now what's the difference? See, once you see there are no inverted commas in indirect speech. We have removed the inverted commas. The second thing is we are using in the place of after Yogesh said comma, we use indirect speech. In the place of comma, here indirect speech, we are using that. Okay. Now I hope you are following this one now. Okay, then and one more change. Could you identify that change? Yes. In the place of I am, we are changing the pronoun he. If he says I am, then red shirt boy becomes that that person. So you should say he means here that Yogesh. Okay. Now you understood the three changes that we did. One, we removed comma and placed that. Second change is we placed that in the place of comma, and we have removed the inverted commas. Okay, actually that full stop you should maintain. Okay, now here are you understood better way that the difference between direct and indirect speech. Now you get all the time to change the direct speech into indirect speech. Now you should know that in the direct speech now becomes then. You just know these formulas. Then later like tense wise I'm going to discuss with you. First, now becomes first row is direct speech. Okay, in the direct speech becomes then in the indirect speech. Here becomes there in the indirect speech. This indirect speech changes into that in the indirect speech. These changes into those, ago changes into before, thus changes into so in indirect speech, today changes into that day, tonight changes into that night, yesterday changes into that day before or previous day, that previous day, tomorrow changes into the next day or the following day, last week in the direct speech changes into the week before in the indirect speech, next week in the direct speech becomes into the week after in the indirect speech. Whenever you come across these now, here, these ago indirect speech, while changing into indirect speech, you need to change them like into then, there, that, those, before, that day. Okay, this today becomes that day, tonight becomes that night. Okay, for example, Lata said, give me now. How you are going to change into indirect speech? Lata said to give her then. Now changes into then. Lata said to give her then. Give me changes into her. Now changes into then. I hope you have understood. Okay. The books are there. She said, okay, there are books. She said, there changes into, here changes into there. The books are here. Then you should say, the books are there. Okay, she said that the books were there. Okay, now tenses I'm going to tell you, but you should remember that formula. Now let's go with the changes. Now present simple changes into past simple in the indirect speech. Okay, now let's see. He said, first example, I write a letter, changes into he said that he wrote a letter. Now see how many changes. He said in the place of comma that. and in the place of I, he, because it's not I, he said. So he said that he wrote a letter. Write simple present changes into past, past, simple past in the indirect speech. That you have to remember. Okay, there are many examples that she said he goes to school daily. Then in indirect speech, he said that she went to school daily. Okay, daily, no need to mention. Then, okay, then they said that they love their country. Okay, we love our country. They said we love our country. In indirect speech, they said that they loved their country. Now see that one. First, you are removing comma and inserting that. You are removing the inverted commas in indirect speech, and the pronoun we changes into they, he changes in I, changes into he or she. You should see there. Okay. And now let's go with the next one, that is present continuous tense changes into past continuous tense in the indirect speech. I'm just revising this because if you want thoroughly, then you have 6 videos regarding this direct and indirect speech in website. You can watch whenever you want, whenever you are free. Now let's go with this. Present continuous changes into past continuous tense in the indirect speech. The first example, he said he was listening to the music. Okay, in indirect speech, he said that he was listening to the music. Now, is listening changes into was listening. That means present continuous changes into past continuous tense. And said after comma, we have removed in indirect speech, that we had it. And inverted comma, we have removed. Once again, he said he is listening. Is listening is continuous tense, present continuous tense. Okay, he is listening to the music changes into he was listening to the music. He said that he was
Then
listening
you
to the
should
music.
say
Let's
that
go with the second
they
one. She
said that
I'm
they
watching-
were enjoying
I'm
the
washing
weather.
the clothes.
They
Okay, then
they
she
are
said
changes
that
into they
she
were in the
was
indirect
washing
speech.
her
Okay.
clothes.
Now I hope we will
Okay, see
get in
that
the
changes
future. I mean,
in indirect speech.
the next
She said
this
that up
one.
to here, you
Okay.
know. She was washing. Is washing changes into was washing, and her clothes. Okay, my clothes changes into her clothes, because we are communicating this to third person, so we need to change in that way. Okay, next one, they said we are enjoying the weather. Then they said that they were, okay, they are not enjoying that. They are giving here, they were enjoying the weather. Actually, not is there here. Don't change in that way. Okay, they said we are enjoying the weather. We are enjoying changes into they were enjoying. Not enjoying, you don't write now. Okay, yeah, they were enjoying the weather. They said that they were enjoying the weather. Are enjoying changes into were enjoying. Are enjoying is continuous, present continuous. Were enjoying is past continuous. They said that you know. Removing inverted commas, that formula you know. Okay. Then see here, I said it is raining. Then how should you are going to change? It's not given there. Can you? Yes, it's very easy. I said that it was raining. Okay. Now let's go with this next one. Now, it is now in direct speech, past simple changes into past perfect. You should remember past perfect formula. In if clauses also I taught you had plus V3. Had plus V3. That you should remember. Okay, past simple means V2. V2 changes into had plus V3 in indirect speech. Let's go through the examples. First one, he said to me, you answered correctly. Answered V2, right? Now, how you are going to change into indirect speech? He said to me that. Okay, he said to me that I had answered correctly. Okay, the second one, John said they went to cinema. How you are going to change now? Indirect speech. John said that they had gone to cinema. Now third one, he said I made a table. And in indirect speech, he said that he had made a table. Made. V3 also made. So, had plus V3 is the formula of past perfect that you should remember. The next one, she said, I didn't buy a car. Then the next, that is, she said that she hadn't bought a car. Okay, that is not, you should remember that negative. Okay, did not, had not. So this is the way to change the past simple in direct speech into past perfect in the indirect speech. Now let's go with the past continuous changes into past perfect continuous. Okay. Yeah, past continuous tense in the direct speech changes into past perfect continuous tense. The past perfect continuous tense formula is had plus been plus V4, that is ing form. Had plus been plus ing form, that you should remember. Okay, now let's see the examples. They said we were enjoying the weather. They said past continuous tense. Okay, we were enjoying the weather. It changes into past perfect in the indirect speech. For example, they said that they had been enjoying. They were enjoying changes into they had been enjoying. And next one, he said to me, I was waiting for you. So was waiting changes into had been waiting. That's it. You should remember that one. So he said to me that he had been waiting for me. This you should remember. No need to worry. I give just simple present changes into past tense, past simple changes into past perfect, future tense. That's it. The three formulas you should remember. This and the present continuous changes into past continuous. If you remember these, some of these very important. That's enough for this essay one. Okay. Now let's go with the next one. As I said, future. A future tense. How in direct speech future tense changes into in indirect speech. Now let's learn that one.